I'm sorry, boss. I ain't mean to call you cracker. Please, I'm sorry, guys. Don't take my money. Please. Really? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Observant Lineman. I am your Observant Lineman, Uche Waneri. And, it's funny, the things that'll get people to walk back, the idiotic things that they say. Now, today, we are hearing reports that ABC has apologized to the team for the argument that he initiated with Mike Mayock, the GM of the Oakland Raiders. Now, in this article, obviously, we're going to kind of do a quick commentary on my thoughts, my observations about what this really means and why this is happening. I mean, it says here that Antonio Brown, after a confrontation with general manager Mike Mayock on Wednesday, in which disparaging language was used by Brown, has issued an emotional apology at a team meeting on Friday, a source told ESPN. The source said Brown issued an apology with team captains standing with him. Okay. On Wednesday, Brown initiated a discussion with Mayock midway through practice, resulting in a confrontation that sparked the team's impasse with the player. Now, to get more specific into exactly what he said, it's reported that a Raiders source confirmed information from another league source who said Brown called Mayock a cracker and unleashed a barrage of cuss words during the altercation. Team source said Mayock tried to keep his cool and defuse the situation. Mayock was like, "I'm cool, I understand your displeasure," and he just sort of walked away because he saw it escalate. Now, again, this is inexcusable. I don't care about no apology at this point. And any player worth his salt on the Raiders or on the Raiders team shouldn't care about an apology at this point either. Why? Because he's apologizing because now there's about $30 million on the line. That's why he's apologizing. He thought that his money was guaranteed, but what he didn't remember is that there are rules that you have to abide by within the structure of your teams and your organization's policies in order to keep your guaranteed money guaranteed. He committed conduct that has been detrimental to his team on multiple occasions. He now is at the mercy of the Oakland Raiders. You are at the mercy of your bosses as to whether you're going to keep that guaranteed money, because all they have to do is say, "You know what, ABC, you're going to sit this first game." And now, because of that, all 30 million of those dollars that you were supposed to get guaranteed are no longer guaranteed, which means we can cut you whenever we want. You are now on a leash that is completely controlled by us. And this is why you're receiving an apology now. He doesn't want to be accountable for his outburst, his childish outburst. And now, realizing that $30 million can be gone just like that, now he wants to have now he wants to be remorseful about what he did. He wasn't remorseful when he dropped that fine letter on Instagram. So for me, looking at it again from a player's perspective, why give this cat another chance? Why? You bail him out and allow him to not have to face any consequences, and your entire organization is lost to this guy because he'll do it again. 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, playoffs, whatever. He'll do it again because he knows that he can get away with it. You let him get away with it twice, with the helmet situation and with missing practice and sending him a fine letter. And not only did he put your entire organization on blast by putting that fine letter on Instagram, but this bum decides he's going to come at you during practice, use a racial slur against you, calling you a cracker, and you're just supposed to let that pass now? Please, for the sake of your franchise, Oakland Raiders, Mike Mayock, John Gruden, suspend him 1 game. Suspend him 4 games if you want. But suspend him and nullify those guarantees. That way he has to earn every cent if he's going to stay on that roster. He has to earn every dollar, every day of the week, every action he takes, every tweet he makes, every post he puts on Instagram will be held accountable and will determine whether or not he gets to keep the money he's getting or whether he's going to get released and that money goes down the drain. I think that's as fair as you can be for a player who has put you in such a ridiculous position as to make fools of you as a GM and as a head coach. You will be labeled as fools if you let him pass and don't commit to some kind of consequence for ABC. That's all. That's my perspective. As a player, I wouldn't respect either one of y'all if y'all let him ride. Because if it was any player who was not named ABC, you would not have it. You wouldn't have it. So if you're going to take it now, if you're going to bend over for this cat and let him give it to you, then you might as well just hang it up. Tank the season, give your signing bonuses all back to the organization and leave, because you'll have no respect in that locker room from people who really care about winning games and who really care about holding themselves accountable and holding themselves to a standard that is expected of a professional athlete. This guy is a clown. So treat him as such. Make him dance, make him shuck and jive, because he has put himself in that position. And to me, I would have no mercy on this cat. If you want to keep him because of the talent, that's one thing. But you make sure that he plays for every dollar he gets, and he has to earn every cent that he gets on Thursday when them paychecks come in. So for me, I look at this and I don't even need to read the whole article. I don't, because at the end of the day, I know how the NFL operates inside that locker room. And I know that right now, before your season even starts, you're sitting in a situation where the locker room is up for grabs. And it's either going to be the head coach and the GM who take it, or it's going to be ABC who takes it. And if they let him take it, then they're fools. And that's really all it boils down to. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the Observant Lineman Uche Waneri. And I will catch you fellas on the next one. Peace.